The Spurs. It's been a tough road for this team so far, but tonight they'll have the energy of the home crowd on their side, and they look to ride that to victory. Suns, Spurs, up next. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Durant. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Bazley in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Collins, and it's Sohan in at the four-man position.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Now here's Graham. The pass to Sohan. Back to Graham. 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Paul. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Now, you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Now here's Graham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Outside Durant. Booker outside. Tipped away. And stolen by Graham. Now here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. Another shot. And the layup good by Collins.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Stolen away. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Graham, and Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Inside shot. Collins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Outside, KD. Back to Paul. All alone. And it's good off the back rim and in. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Graham surveying the floor. Collins finds Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Durant. Now Biyombo. KD passes to Paul. And here's Booker beyond the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here is Graham. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Right wing from downtown. Tries again, and Durant sends it back. Graham kicks to Johnson. Here's Vassell. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 5. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the right side. Here's Collins. It's blocked. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul against Graham. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Paul against Graham. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Paul. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Durant with the steal. That's good from Paul on the assist from KD.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Spurs leading by 5. Now Graham. Out left to the wing. Vassell with it. On the wing, Johnson. From the corner. Buries the jump shot. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Seems like Johnson is always ready to strike. When he sees a look he likes, he attacks.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Dallas. Booker outside. For 3, Durant. Collins grabs the miss. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the wing right side. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And San Antonio has possession. They lead by 7.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. Now the pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker from deep three-point range.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Out to the right wing. And the basket by Vassell.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 10. Outside, KD. To the inside. Here's Biyombo. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-4 run. Graham against Paul. Graham dishes to Collins. Graham, the pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Biyombo. Paul outside. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A second chance effort. A nice shot by Sohan. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Phoenix also making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Baisley. Damian Lee comes in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Down low, Durant with the steal. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Suns trail by 10. Passes it to Warren. McDermott with a steal. Jones in the post. He's covered by Warren. Here's Bassey. Pass to Bates-Diop. Lee with the steal. Kicks to Warren. Now, here's Biyombo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Craig. McDermott with a steal. Here's Bates-Diop. Out to the wing. He's covered by Warren. McDermott up top. 5 on the clock. Over Craig. That's tipped. Lee outside. Inside, here's Payne. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Ross is checked in for Phoenix. Suns trail by 8. And here's Payne. He averages about 5 points a game. Craig up top. Bassey, the pass to Jones. Out left to the wing. It's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. Shot clock at 5. Bassey, the pass to Jones. Can they get it? Craig pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Warren kicks to Craig. Now Payne. He feeds it to Warren. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Jones. Payne covering. Jones, the pass to Bates-Diop. The three-pointer, no good. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Clippers. Ross with it. Jones covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
No good on the second free throw. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. On the pass to Craig. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Payne looking around to the paint, puts it up, and Warren the bucket on the assist from Payne. Warren's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jones the pass to Bassey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Spurs leading by 8. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Paige Diop. Craig defending. 19 seconds left in the first. Ross with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Passes it to Paige Diop. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Payne. 1 second left. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Sohan in at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Now here's Graham. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Suns trail by 8. Paul left side. Shoots over Vassell. And they'll keep possession. Here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Johnson after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Vassell. A three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Booker, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
The first one falls. And so Collins nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside, KD. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Pass to Biyombo. To the middle. Second chance shot. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Durant.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Now here's Graham. Johnson outside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Fires at the elbow. That misses off the backboard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul. Suns trail by 9.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, This guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today. The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Graham against Paul. Now here's Graham. Defense right on him. Collins. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. Vassell, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Over Graham.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And it's Paul missing. Graham against Paul. And it's Graham missing.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
The pass to Durant. He dishes it to Booker. Passes it to Biyombo. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Durant.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. A nice shot by Sohan.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Phoenix calls timeout. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Graham against Durant. Paul, right side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Sohan. Back to Graham. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. And here is Warren. 6 points for him. Paul outside. Lock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered by Warren. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Now Paul. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lee's checked in for Baisley. Terrence Ross comes in for Kevin Durant. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Devin Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Suns trail by 10. Payne with it. Lee outside. Ross with it. McDermott on him. Ross, that's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Jones, and there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones in the post, working on Payne, misses the layup. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now here's Ross. He's looking for Craig and finds him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
That one misses for Craig.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Bassey. And here's McDermott. Craig defending. Jones, the pass to Bates-Diop. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Ross. The pass to Lee. The wide open look here for Craig. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jones looking for an opening. It's Jones on the wing. And stolen by Payne. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So it's San Antonio now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lee with the steal. And here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And the jam by Ross.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Craig. Buries the corner three. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside, Jones passes to McDermott from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Payne passes to Ross. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Bates-Diop. He has 6. That one good for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Craig. Here is Ross. Right side Warren. Kicks to Payne. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. that's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Spurs shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Suns trail by 9. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Bates Diop's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Jones, the pass to Bessie. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Ross. Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. The pass to Warren. Now here's Ross. McDermott with a steal. Here's Bates Diop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 46 seconds left here in the second. Passes it to Craig. Now here's Ross. He's defended by McDermott. Back to Craig to halt the run. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Bates Diop. To the inside. And that one's good. Bessie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Payne's shot is good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Jones. And here's McDermott. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup. I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Durant. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Vassell. Back to Graham. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Shoots over Biyombo. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 12.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Now, here's Vassell. And there's the pass to Collins. Three-pointer, Graham. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Picked away. Now, here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And the first one drops. Vassell hits them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 14. Pass to Baisley. Back to Booker. The three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Johnson in the corner. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Baisley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Suns trail by 14. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Durant against Johnson. Booker outside. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 5 assists tonight. Spurs leading by 11. Now Graham. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And he makes the first. Vassell hits them both. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Baisley, covered by Vassell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Suns have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Graham with the ball. On the wing, Johnson. 3-pointer. Booker pulls it in.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Ball against Graham. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Sohan. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Sohan's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Biyombo. Off target with the jump hook.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And that one falls for Vassell. Vassell hits them both. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 14-point game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker the pass to Paul. Over Graham. Here's Durant. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Up again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bazley. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Phoenix, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than them.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And then for Phoenix, T.J. Warren comes in for Biyombo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Vassell kicks to Graham. There's the pass to Sohan. And it's sent back by KD. They recover it. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Phoenix has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Payne can't hit. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Warren, the pass to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Warren kicks to Booker. Passes it to Payne. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bazley. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Bazley's got 5 points in the quarter.
such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Warren. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Baisley. Both free throws good from Booker. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. And Johnson missing again.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of dreaming even more here in the second quarter and beyond. Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
San Antonio again missing. Durant kicks to Warren. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot by Warren, no good. San Antonio leading by 10. Vassell. Pass to Graham. Stolen by Warren. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Got a hand on it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Vassell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now, here's Craig. 8 points for him. Basket good. San Antonio calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Damian Lee is checked in for the Suns. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They're leading by 8. Trying to get something going. The shot, no good. Good D by Lee. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the dish to Warren. Left side, KD. Lee outside. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. As he pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's McDermott. He has 5. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Suns have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. A free throw drops for Lee.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And the Suns making a change here. Ross is checked in.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Back to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Suns trail by 8. And the pass to Payne. On the wing, Lee. And here is Warren. Plenty of space. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And that one falls for Jones. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 10. Passes it to Ross. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. It's tipped.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Outside, Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a wide open look for Lee. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to Jones. Here's Bates-Diop. Shoots over Warren. And Bates-Diop gets it to go. Bates-Diop's got 10 points. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Payne. On the wing, Lee. He kicks it to Ross. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Zach Collins checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. And then for Phoenix, Biyombo is checked in for Durant. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. That'll be a 5-second call. Paul against Jones. 13 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And here is Paul. And the rejection by Collins. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Bassey in at the power forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Spurs leading by 11. Now Jones. Outside Collins. Pass to Sohan. And it's Vassell in the corner. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Latre. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Jones.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And Johnson drops them both.
Look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Lee finds Paul. Johnson against Booker. And they pick up 2.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Count it, good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lee outside. Now the pass to Baisley. Booker against Johnson from 13. Biombo, the pass to Booker. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Paul passes to Baisley. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Now, here's Vassell, covered by Lee. And here's Johnson outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Devontae Graham's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Suns. Kevin Durant's checked in for Damian Lee. Suns trail by 15. Paul, right side. It's Biombo atop the key. Kicks it to Booker. Passes to Paul. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Out to KD. Ball against Graham.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Spurs with possession. Collins dishes to Graham. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Suns trail by 17. And the Suns call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, KD. To the left side wing. Here's Biyombo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 17-point lead, their biggest. Right wing. Here's Sohan. Kept alive. Collins passes to Vassell. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Ball against Graham. Right side, Collins. Pass to Sohan. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. A shot by Paul, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gotta be cautious guarding Johnson on the drive. He's excellent at forcing the issue.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Ball against Graham. Here's Baisley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. San Antonio leading by 16. Johnson with it. He kicks to Collins. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Suns trail by 18. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Now, here's Biyombo. Booker outside. Looking to get it going. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And here are the Suns now. Paul passes to Baisley. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
The free throw drops for Durant.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And here is Graham.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jumper for 2. KD's got 4 this quarter.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Graham kicks to Vassell. Here's Sohan. Over to the wing. Graham finds Collins. Back to Graham. And he makes that one. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Well, Phoenix shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Baisley following the bucket by the Spurs. Good on the shot. Spurs leading by 14. Now Graham. The pass to Vassell. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 5th assist in this one. Suns trail by 17. Booker outside. Durant inside. Covered by Johnson.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Now here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Graham against Paul. Passes it to Sohan. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Clock at 2. Collins. And he stays with it.
And after shooting over 50% from the field in that first half, they're having a little bit of a struggle here in the second.
The 19-foot shot and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Paul against Graham. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Biyombo's got 8 rebounds in this game. The 3 ball. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Graham against Paul. Graham kicks to Johnson. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And there's the feed to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Graham against Paul. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 11-point game. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. It's good on the putback.
And there is absolutely no excuse for not boxing out Durant. With his height and vertical, he's ready for these throwdowns.
Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Graham, the pass to Sohan. To end the cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Booker's shot is good.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 pointers.
3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 pointers. 3 point
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Suns. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
That doesn't go either for Durant. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Kicks it out to Booker. There's the 3. That's tipped. There's Shamet. Offensive rebound. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Birch the pass to McDermott, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 8. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And here's Booker from the arc. Trains it from downtown.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. Great game for you tonight. When you get out there, what are you looking to do to influence the game?
You just got to be aggressive. Coach is giving me an opportunity to come in and play a decent amount of minutes, so I just try to make an impact in any way I can and keep giving them a reason to put me on the floor and help the team win.
Well, you were a big part of it tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.